Hello lovers of airlines and airplanes. It's time for another part of Let's Play Airlinesim from Mozambique. Well, I'm not from Mozambique, but the company we're playing is. Without further ado, I'm gonna show you the biggest news of today. Remember this route map? The one that I showed you last time? There is another route that goes to Portugal, to Lisbon. Remember Lisbon? Our talk, a little talk about Lisbon. Lisbon. Now, how is this possible? We are flying to Lisbon and it's not fake. You can see that it's in a long haul charter map. Now, there's a brief story behind this. These are the comments on the last part, part 8. And there's a guy called Firecure3456 who told me about Tupolev 204-300. Now that's an interesting plane. I know about this plane. It's kind of nice. It looks nice as well. I'm gonna show you this one. It's a shortened version of the original Tupolev 204 that has an extended range. I don't think there's a picture in here, no, but the plane actually looks really nice. It's you can think of it as a 757 Boeing Tupolev 234. You can see some of the pictures of the Tupolev. They look really nice, sort of modern aircraft. It's a modern Russian aircraft. It's still in production and it's kind of nice, but this got me thinking that there are some Russian planes that I haven't considered. However, I quickly found out that most of them suck. Now, not one of the Tupolevs or the Sukhois or other Russian airplanes like the Antonovs are able to fly to Lisbon. So I even considered getting an old 747. But then I checked that there's an aircraft here that we might be using, the Ilyushin 96-300, that has a range that is capable of flying to Lisbon. It's not capable to transport all 300 passengers, but we wouldn't transport 300 passengers. That would have to be 300 economic passengers on the worst seats possible, and it's never happening on long-haul flights. Not even Ryanair could transport 300 people in this plane from Maputo to Lisbon. They would riot on board. Anyways, when you check the performance, and we'll see that it's quite nice, 83.4%, which is really good. It's much better than the 757. It's much better than other planes that I've considered, apart from 767 extended range and the 777. But the only thing that was problematic about this plane was the price, because it's not available at all now. But the listing price is over 100. It's almost 100 million. And you can see that the leasing would be impossible. We will have to pay 5 million, and for that I can get the 767. So I was kind of sad because this was a no-go, and I could see the weeks where we would wait for the plane and be sad about it. However, that's not happening, because I checked it the next day and there was this plane, the Antonov. No, not the Antonov. This one. The Ilyushin Il-96-300. That's 21.2 years old. However, that's not that bad. And it's flying for us to Lisbon with this shuttle. It's flying there 6 times a week. However, not flying on Tuesday, because we need a maintenance stop for the plane. If I put it on daily, I could, but the maintenance ratio drops to about, I think, 90 or 80%, and that means that the plane would deteriorate slowly until it would be unusable and would have to be grounded until fixed. So that's not a possibility for us, unless we switch the maintenance provider, and I haven't considered that because that means a whole mess with numbers, and we're not in the best position right now to do it. I'd rather get a different one and fly it combined with another destination like Dubai or something. Anyways, we have this plane. I had to pay only like 800,000 in leasing deposit, and we pay, and get that, get this. We are paying less for it than we are paying for some of our Canada regional jets, the new ones that are flying to. Oh, come on, what's wrong? Are the servers overloaded again? And they have a slight delay. Bad time for recording. Anyways, this is the leasing payment for the ATR 69,000. This is the Bombardier Canada Regional Jet 112,000. And here is the Ilyushin 83,000. So you can see that this is a really good bargain. Now I have created a whole new onboard service for this route. It's a long haul. You can see that the rating is pretty good. Both economic and business passengers rated tops. It's not all that expensive, and we have the following configuration. Where's the cabin here? We have the following cabin configuration. I played a bit with the numbers. I considered one that's slightly smaller, but it was more expensive, but had better ratings overall. The passengers were pleased with it. In economy, they were actually orgasmic. In business, not so much. And I decided that we're gonna go with this one because we don't really care about the economic passengers. And even now, we are the best provider on this route. Let's see, MPM to Lisbon. You will see that we are rated the best. Yeah. This is us, rating 99, which is the maximum. So I couldn't even check up the price because the next one is what's this? UAP, some crazy combination of companies. They will have to go to London and then from London to Lisbon. So it takes 29 hours, over 29 hours. Our takes less than 10 hours. So we're the provider number one on this route. We're getting significant bookings, but I'm still not pretty convinced that we will be able to keep it in this way, because you can see I had to cancel the first two original flights because they were not having good numbers, and we wouldn't be able to pay even for the direct costs, which means I would actively lose money. The indirect costs logically are counted once you, how would I say this? Once you, it's things like maintenance and management and stuff. This is our best booked flight. You can see that from our own feeder we're getting 102 passengers, so that's insane. Most of our routes are getting a huge boost from this, and so is our partner. I will show you that guy in a moment. This is the opposite way. 82, to own connection 51, to external connection 17. So we're feeding quite a lot, but still we can lose quite a lot of money on this. But if it's at least slightly possible, I would love to keep this one. But I'm not sure if we will be able to. I'm waiting for the numbers. We might actually fall into debt and get into financial problems because it's a fourth plane. That means it will increase the maintenance. The maintenance of this plane alone will be a huge asset. We also have to pay extra leasing costs, and if we are not able to pay even the direct costs, that would be pretty bad, I have to say. So hopefully the numbers will go up. This is tomorrow's flight. It will depart at 17:19, arrive at 3:11 to Maputo to feed to our passengers. So this is the big numbers. This is the numbers game. One thing that I did is that I contacted all the Portuguese companies, and only one responded, Portugal Airways. Actually, the guy seems like a pretty cool person, Paulino, he obviously knows what he's doing. He has the best rated, and he's part of Infinite Skies Alliance. Yeah, but he's not. I don't think he's flying any. Come on. Yeah, he's flying only 2 long haul flights to. This would be Oslo, probably, and this. What's this? That would be. Well, that would be Malé, so Bamako. Correct? He's flying to Bamako? Yeah, he's flying to Bamako. And that would be all. So he has no long haul flights to. Because there's. Yeah, he has no planes capable of effective long haul. Correct? Oh, let the dice decide. Servos, yeah, he has no. But he was really cool. We started working together, and obviously this line is helping both of us. So I'm content we will keep it up. Actually, I haven't showed you the plane yet. It's a really nice, come on, 96. Yeah, this is one from Aeroflot. It's a 4-jet engine. I haven't seen this plane in my life, but it's a long-haul plane of Russian origin. Actually, it was designed during the Soviet era. Come on, why is it? It was just a preview. This is what it looks like. It has 4 engines. It's a wide-body plane. And actually, I read something about it. It seems to have 2 decks. There's one above where there are the galleys and stuff. And here comes the thing why I'm talking about this. We need to name this plane. You can nickname planes in the game, but I really think like we should nickname our plane something cool. So if there's anyone who speaks or has an idea what we should name it, just let me know. It would be pretty cool to have a nice nickname. Oh, and this is a thing I wanted to show you guys. These are the numbers per flight. We have total expenses for every single flight from Lisbon to Maputo and back. Well, this is actually, I think, Maputo to Lisbon. I didn't check the other way, but it's similar. 1,100. No, it's 111,933 Airlinesim dollars. And the income from economy is 75,440. If this is fully booked economy class, will yield us this. Fully booked business will yield us this, and fully booked cargo will yield us this. So if we look, where's the calculator? Freaking calculator. If you look, that's 11,933 minus 75,444 minus 29,500. So even fully booked economy and business alone would yield us 6,900. No, this wouldn't. Okay, so fully booked economy and business alone won't help us. If we had, yeah, this is the estimated profit if the plane was completely booked, economy, business, and cargo. I would be happy if we got to 0. There's a buffer here. We could get to 0 or 3,000 in a loss. I would still keep it because it provides a huge feed to other flights. So overall, we're raking in money, but this plane itself has to make us some profit, otherwise it's useless. And considering another thing, and that is dropping the Canada regional jets altogether, or the Antonov, because we have 4 different plane types now, and that increases the maintenance cost by 30%. So we are in for another 100,000. So unless we get some more planes soon, it's probably more logical to get rid of the Antonov and get a, I don't know, Canada regional jet. We could fly to Nairobi, but none of the regional jets are able to fly to Lagos. So we would have to find an alternative for Lagos, and I don't know if we could do that. one thing that occurred to me now would be to get another Illusion, but these are huge. They are for 300 passengers. The short haul one is for 350, so that's insane, and Lagos is barely booked. So we will have to probably drop the route altogether. And it's not doing all that bad. Well, the return is, but this leg is actually making us money. Not much, but it is, and it's feeding us. Yeah. No, this is actually from own feeder, so, but we're making some. But it's getting rid of the Antonov is how we could save up about 200,000 bucks per single week, and we could get an ATR instead. And I'm not sure how much we paid in leasing for this one. It's a new plane. Yeah, 1,300,000. We could get 2 ATRs or 1 Canada regional jet for that. So we could put them on routes to Cape Town, Nampula, and Vilankulos. It would be pretty cool. Cape Town is just insane. I raised the prices twice and it's still 100%. So it definitely needs more planes there. Or maybe a thing to try would be to switch to a larger Canada regional jet. We have the 200, which is 452, and we could switch that route to one to 700. It's not such a big jump, and it's actually faster. But where would we send the ones we have now? I don't know. Because there's 6 or 7 flights per day. How many do we have to Cape Town? Come on. It's taking too long. Yeah, it's a bad time. The server is lagging. Well, actually, it made... Yeah, it's updating flights. It's slightly behind, but only slightly. So it's, you saw that. Well, it actually just got back on time. Okay, well, 6 flights per day. So we'd have to move these flights to somewhere else. My tips would be other destinations in in South Africa, but you know, you never know. Or we could just wait until add 3 more flights. We'll see. Anyways, that's all from me for today, from Maputo. Looking forward to your suggestions for the names. Nothing silly, please. Remember that other players can see it. Nothing offensive, but can be funny. But plus points for some story behind it. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and join me next time for some more Airlinesim. I hope it will not be, guys, we are going bankrupt, I don't have money for the bills.